Boom, baby. What's up, GT family? Quick video because I want the response from you guys. I want to take into account you, the viewers, in this video. Right now, I only own one Benchmade, and that's the mini Crooked River. But should we change that? Yep, been down to one for about a year. Now, if you're new to the knife, community, or maybe for whatever reason, it just totally flew under the radar for you, it's been about a year almost exactly since Benchmade had a really big kind of boo-boo, where, without going into tons of details, you can research it if you don't know what I'm talking about, but basically, for one of the local police departments really close to where the Benchmade factory is, they were helping to break down a bunch of firearms that had been confiscated by the police department and were under orders to be destroyed for whatever reason, through court order, and they were used in a crime or confiscated for illegal purpose, blah blah blah, whatever. So I'm not going to get into all the legalese with that. But basically, it just did not look good for Benchmade. And then they came out and didn't really apologize. They were kind of like, yeah, kind of sort of sorry, but not really. And then there was a bunch of stuff about like where they were donating to different, political parties and just all kinds of stuff. So it was kind of like a hot mess for Benchmade, and it didn't really put them in a good light. And I had some issues with not only their response to what had happened, but some of those other things. And so I was already kind of looking to dump off several of the Benchmades that I currently owned. And so I did so in the course of about a month or two. And like many of you, I got rid of most of my Benchmade collection. I had about 4 to 6 Benchmades at the time. Here at the channel, I'm always like rotating, and I'll have some that are really nostalgic for me for a different reason or another. And that would be what the mini Crooked River is. There's just a nostalgia factor, not only in how it looks, but some behind the scenes stuff of just, how it came to me, and different things through, gifting and then that type of stuff that I'm not going to go into. But basically, it's just got a special place in my heart, the knife itself, not necessarily the brand. Well, it's been a year, so I really felt like at the time that Benchmade needed to kind of like feel the pain a little bit of that and hear from the knife community that we weren't super happy about the way that they had handled that whole fiasco. And so now, after about a year of only owning one Benchmade, I'm trying to decide, should I change that? For many different reasons. There are a few designs that they have coming out that I am definitely interested in seeing just as a knife user and as someone who runs a gear review channel that specializes specifically a lot of our videos, have to do here at the channel with knives and edge tools, and so Benchmade having that name, and now that having kind of like, I feel maybe in some ways felt that pain of the knife community and that frustration, and maybe for many of you, I know when I originally posted that first video, said you're never going to buy another Benchmade again. So I totally get that. But as an example, I want to try and get my hands on one of the Bushcrafters line and series from Benchmade, because I want to put it up against what I just bought here, which is the Gerber Terra Craft. And this thing is a USA made S30V steel blade, made in Oregon, just like Benchmades are. And so this one goes for about $150. The Benchmade Bushcrafter, which I believe is around the same size, is pushing like $200. So I want to see like value, performance, fit and finish, that type of stuff. So there's some competitive option things I want to look at as well, and value, just see with other knives I'm currently testing. So I'm contemplating, should I get a few in the next couple months to test and review here, or should I keep my kind of moratorium on Benchmades? And I want to hear from you guys, the viewers. Are you like, yeah, you know what, I want to see how this Gerber particularly like holds up against the Bushcrafter, or Bushcraft, I think it's a 162, I think. How do some of these other, maybe, I think it's like the Saddle Ridge or Saddle Creek, whatever it is, blades that they've come out with S90V steel, hold up. So throw a comment below, or you guys, like, no way, never, don't even want to see a Benchmade, don't even care, don't even want to know, what they're producing. So I just want to kind of hear from you guys what your take is now in 2020, and just some of the stuff. Even the pandemic has kind of changed and shifted some of my perspectives on USA made stuff versus overseas produced stuff. Even when homegrown. Shh, Tommy. Sorry about that. Had a plane and Tommy the trail dog barking at something over there. But supporting U.S. companies versus overseas companies, even if I have some issues with maybe some of their practices and policies, helping support the American worker versus the overseas worker, just different things like that. So I'm just kind of rolling that around, and I look forward to reading all the comments from you guys below. Where do you land on me starting to get my hands on a few Benchmades from time to time to test and review and do competitive options with other blades that we may be testing and reviewing here. So guys, thanks so much for hopping over, watching this quick video. Look forward to leaving or reading the comments you guys leave below. I love the community that we have here. As always, if you're interested in gear, you can always check out all those links. If you want to be a PayPal supporter, that's a simple way to help me buy gear just like this, and continue to make content and do what we do. So you can support that way. Links below, and always sharing and giving a thumbs up is always highly appreciated here at the channel. So till next time, stay equipped, stay prepared. See you out there.